Hello kids, today we are going to start the geography lesson chapter 1 environment. So let me introduce the topic. Environment is our basic life support system. It provides the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, and the land where we live. Let's go for a brief introduction. What is environment? Environment is our basic life support system. Contains air, water, land, food. So what it contains? The materials used to build buildings, furnitures, open field, and all our friends are a part of our environment. The word environment had its root in the French word environnement, which means neighborhood. People, place, things, and nature that surrounds any living organisms are called environment. So, environment is equal to natural phenomena plus human phenomena. Here, you can have a look at this slide, which makes you to understand that the nature components in the environment is man-made and humans. The another slide here, it's just like a collage where the components of environment is made up of natural and human made. You can zoom it and see the slide. You'll understand better which contains all. Let us study about the natural environment. The natural components of the atmosphere comprise of air, water, land, and living things. Now this is the slide which explains you the domain of the environment. Now let's study briefly about the natural environment. Refers to both biotic and abiotic conditions. What is biotic? Consists of the world of living organisms, example plants and animals. The abiotic condition consists of the world of non-elements like the land. So the human environment consists of the individual and his interactions, which includes the following. Can you see the slide? Made up of family, community, religion, education, economic and political situation. Now let us study about the natural environment. The slides explains you the how greenery it looks full of green with water, flowers filled. Now next followed by the lithosphere. What is lithosphere made up of? Lithosphere made up of crust and mantle. Have a look at the slide. You can see the crust and the mantle inside the earth. So, earth's crust plus upper mantle together we call it as the lithosphere. It is from underneath the earth, that is 0 to 100 kilometers is lithosphere formed. It is the solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth. It is made up of rocks and minerals and covered by a thin layer of the soil. It is an irregular surface with various landforms such as mountains, plateaus, plains, valleys, etc. So landforms are found over the continents and also on the ocean floor. You can look at the mountains, plateaus and plains in the small picture. So the lithosphere is the domain that provides us forest, grassland for grazing, land for agriculture and human settlements. It is also a source of mineral wealth. Now let us study about the hydrosphere. It is nothing filled with the water all around the earth, one side land. So hydrosphere comprises various sources of water and different types of water bodies like rivers, lakes, seas, oceans, etc. It is essential for all living organisms. Look at the picture and understand better. The next, we are going to come to the atmosphere. What is atmosphere? Is the thin layer of earth that surrounds the earth. The gravitational force of the earth holds the atmosphere around it. It protects us from the harmful rays and scorching heat of the sun. It consists of a number of gases, dust and water vapor. The changes in the atmosphere produces changes in the weather and climates. Next is biosphere. What is biosphere? Made up of atmosphere, air, hydrosphere, water, lithosphere, earth. So plants and animal kingdom together make biosphere or the living world. It is a narrow zone of the earth where land, water and air interact with each other to support life. You can zoom the slide and understand about this picture. Next comes the ecosystem. What is ecosystem? Means the sunlight and heat. So this slide explains you what is ecosystem. Here is a frog, tadpoles, flies, water weeds, fish, snail. All these are survived because of the sun. All plants and animals and human beings depend on their immediate surrounding, often interdependent on each other. This relationship between the organism and their surroundings forms an ecosystem. They could be an ecosystem of large rainforest, grassland, desert, mountains, lakes, river, ocean, and even a small pond. So it is the human. We have to protect all these natural resources upon this earth. Now let us see what is human environment. See this picture, you can see the whole world, earth planet is in our hands. So how do we go to protect this environment. Human beings interact with the environment and modify it according to their needs. Early days, humans adapted themselves to the natural surroundings, so they lead a simple life and fulfilled their requirements from the nature around them. With time, needs grew and became more varied. The next we are going to study about how human learned a new ways to use and change environment. They also learned to grow crops, domesticate animals, and lead a settled life. This is how the life started development. The wheels was invented, surplus food was produced, barter system emerged, trade started, and commerce development took place. Industrial revolution enabled in large scale production. Transportation became faster. So let us understand the information revolution made communication easier and speedy across the world. Thank you.